Well, I just did an entire live video that apparently was not live because I didn't know what I was doing. I'm trying something new. This is called Prism. And my goodness. So, what I wanted to say, I need something to set this on. I can't hold this. Guess I should have looked for whether or not there were any people, and it looks like there are people joining. So I just did this whole long dry run, and it was not live apparently. I'm trying Prism on my iPhone to see if I can do these live in high definition so that it makes it usable for other things as well. This will be for our big cat briefing each day, and to see whether or not, oh, look at this, I can see your comments. Hi, Nicole. So what I was talking about was, pardon me here while I make this a little more stable. So yesterday I went to Epcot, and I know there's probably only about 3 of you who care what I do on Thursdays on my own personal time. Hi, Leanne and Dairy Milk. But I went to Epcot. It's been there since 1982, and I've never been, and it's only 45 minutes away. Hi, Pauline. And so I decided to go over, and one of the attractions was called The Seas. Hi, Chelsea. And it was based on Finding Nemo, which was absolutely adorable. Hi, Noir and Karine, and me. Really? Your name is me? How did you ever get that name on YouTube? You must have been like the first person on YouTube. So anyway, I go through this very cute little thing where you're riding in a clamshell and you're seeing all of the scenes from Finding Nemo, and it's all done in CGI, and it's just precious. Hi, Amy and Jan. And at the end, it dumps you off into kind of this exploring area and gift shop. All of their rides dump you off into the gift shop. Hi, Ms. Misha from Seattle. And Angel from Singapore. How cool is that? So as I'm walking around in this area, I'm thinking, wow, this is absolutely amazing. There's all of these huge tanks full of manatee and dolphins and all different kinds of fish, and I just was blown away at how real it looked, and I was so enthralled with it until I realized that those were real animals in those tanks. And then I felt horrible. And I can't believe with Disney and all of their ability to create the Finding Nemo experience, hi Pyro, and everything else there, I really felt like they let me down as somebody who cares about animals to then dump me into a room full of caged animals. That seems so wrong when they obviously have the technology to do it so much better than that. So that was my day. But meanwhile, I'll take you back to, people are complaining here that there aren't any tigers. This is our big cat briefing. And so I'm going to turn the camera around and bring it down here where we can get you a better view. Try to get it as stable as possible. So this is from our big cat briefing, and it's Dylan Levine and his coordinator report from December the 15th, and he's cleaning out the hospital cage where our witness protection cat has been until recently, and she's now out in an enclosure and doing great. And so he was cleaning up the air conditioners that we had running on her because they, over time, inhale leaves and hair and all kinds of stuff. This was the end of a tour over by the Kitten Cabana, and Sarah Copel on our cart that we call Gertie. And I love what I keep wanting to call them the Glitter Squad, the appreciation team did. They put these spots all over the carts, which made them much more catty. And then we've had this team from, I think they're from Auburn. They come every year, and they've been with us cleaning cages and raking and doing a lot of work out there. Candy Kauser is one of our volunteers who is always on the project cards because she does so many projects. And there's Megan Myers getting some of the evening meds and snacks ready for the cats. So I'm trying out this new prism to see if it's a way that I can share all of these great images with you guys and the Big Cat briefings in a way that might be a little bit more entertaining and give us higher resolution, because I can save this in 1080p even though it'll probably only post it in about 720. I don't know what they found there. It looks like they found maybe an SD card, something very small. They seem very excited to have found it. This is how we clean our cages every day. Every day the water bowls are dumped and scrubbed and refilled, and then he's scrubbing the little tile that is usually on top of the water bowl to keep leaves and stuff out, and they scrub the area where the cats are fed on that platform below. We go through a lot of toilet bowl brushes out here. And Kitten Karma looks especially happy today. That's a great shot that Dylan Levine got of her. And then, of course, gorgeous Manny. Hey, Helena and Lee and Amy Brooks and Jenny and hi, Deb and Catherine. Sorry if I missed anybody. I think this is so cool that I can see your comments here. That was a picture you already saw. So you can see our daily updates. You can tell me, you can always see them on Daily Big Cat. And we also try to post them on our website at bigcatrescue.org. And you guys can tell me if you like this kind of live streaming way of doing that. And another thing you can do is like our videos and subscribe to our videos. And I just want to say thank you so much. I love you guys. All right, so I'm going to go through, if I can, I'm going to go through the comments, see if there was anything that I missed here. So Nicole said, good morning. Be easier with the green screen behind it there. And Catherine says she's in the Seas Pavilion. Oh, she was talking about the Finding Nemo was in the Seas Pavilion. Dairy Milk says hello. Lee says morning, Carole. Lori says good morning. Pauline says hello from Australia. Jan says hello. Chelsea says hello. How is the weather there? The weather is 68 degrees and absolutely gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Oop. And Karine says, I was concerned about the Whitsec cat, been in medical, well, these are going by really fast. I don't know if I can do it. She's doing great. So let me see if I can scroll back down through. Corey Lene says, good morning. And Jane says, good morning, Carole. Merry Christmas. Angel 26898 says, hi. Lee loves Epcot. Karine says, good morning. Noir says, hello, Carole. Me says, hi, Carole. Amy Brooks says, hi, Carole. Jan says, hello. Hello from Seattle, says Miss Misha. It's her first time on live chat. Angel says, hello from Singapore. Pyro says, wait, I thought the tigers already came to BCR. Yes, if you're talking about the Guatemala tigers, they are already here. Deb says, yes, she loves it. Always something new. Love my home life says, love you guys. Amy says she thinks it's cool. Helena says, Manny is so handsome. You got a lot of people there that would agree with you. And Love My Home says, hello from Valerie. Corrine says she's been in a medical while. Hope she's back to a healthy life. Yes, she's doing fabulous. We can't really talk about her, but she is doing fabulous. And Sherry says, Carole. Luis Fernando says, how did you choose the 3 rivers? I mean, I understand where more rescued. I'm guessing spell check got you there. Maybe the 3 tigers. We didn't choose. What we always do with our conservation partners and our rescue partners is we offer to take the cats who are usually the oldest and the sickest or have the biggest challenges ahead of them. And so these were 2 9-year-old boys and a 3-year-old boy. I think they were 8 and 2 when this whole thing started, but the 2-year-old had been beaten really badly, and so it was expected he might not like people much or might not get along with other cats around him. after the way he had been treated. And so that was how we chose those 3. They were selected for us based on our criteria of saying, give us your problem children. Diane says, hi, Carole. Suzanne Mesno says, hi, Carole, happy Friday. And Diane says, happy Fur Day, everyone. And then Doreen Aldo says, hi. Patricia says, hi from the UK. Catherine says, I'll buy the 2020 calendar next month. Is there multiple sizes? I live in a dorm room. Nope, it's only just one size, but hey, you can never have too big of a cat picture on your wall. Amy says they're having a heat wave in Ohio. Yeah, it's 40 degrees. That's not a heat wave.
Yep.
And Love My Home Life says I got the 2020 calendar for this year, and I think I've now caught up with all of the old ones. Ooh, Catherine says it's 26 degrees in Rhode Island. And Doreen Aldo says hi. Helena says it's nice to see how well Kimba, Simba, and Max are doing. Indeed it is. And Major C18 says, hi, Carole from Singapore. Glad to see the 3 boys are doing okay. When did you first learn about the Guatemala tigers? It's on our page at bigcatrescue.org/Guatemala, but I'm thinking it was like February of 2017, I think. Maybe 2018. It was a while back. And what we did was when we found out about them, we contacted ADI, and then a couple months later they were able to track them down and rescued them and put them in the rescue camp that we help fund. Louise says, sorry for my bad spelling. It's probably not you. I know how spell check does. And Diane says, I asked for a calendar for Christmas. My sweet Nala is in it. Yay. So this went into being a very long Big Cat briefing, but it was so nice to be able to interact with you guys. So thank you for joining me. And I will post this at bigcatrescue.org, where we post all of our daily updates. And please do subscribe and like this channel so that you get these kinds of alerts when we do this. And I don't know where else Luana might post it, maybe to Facebook. Again, thank you, everybody, for all that you do for the cats, and we will talk to you later. I just got to figure out how to turn it off now. Oh, here we go, end.